What's up, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. Got an update. And Travis King is on his way to America. Well, I think he's on his way to America. I did some research and come to find out that he could be on his way right now as I'm speaking. And I do believe they're going to take him to Texas for deprogramming or whatever. Honey, it's a whole mess. But let me go ahead and let you know. I was going to show you a news clipping, but I think this article that I found by CBS News is very detailed. So I'm going to read that to you instead. Travis King, the United States soldier who crossed South Korea border into North Korea, is back in U.S. custody. Let me darken this up for a second. Travis King, the young American soldier who crossed the border on foot from South Korea into North Korea in July, was back in U.S. custody Wednesday, U.S. officials confirmed. North Korea announced earlier Wednesday that it would expel King, with the totalitarian state's tightly controlled media saying he had confessed to entering the country illegally. No, you need him confess to that? How else did he get there? Stop. Don't even try to. Why are you trying to bring logic into this? I don't understand. King was first sent across North Korea's border into China, where he was transferred to U.S. custody. U.S. officials said there was no concessions made by Washington to secure King's release. Now, I don't know if I believe that. See, here's the deal. I'm getting mixed signals. Some people are saying like, well, the United States was like, we don't care. You can keep them or not keep them. We don't care. And then some are saying like, the mom and the family were like, please get our son out of there, North Korea, please. You know what I'm saying? You got to help us, blah, blah. I don't know who to believe. And so they're saying that the Biden administration did not make any deal to get Travis King. Those of you who are into the military, or those of you who were part of the military, and those of you who would know the logistics to this, let me know, do you think that's true? I don't believe it. I just, North Korea just decides to just let him go for nothing. I don't know about all that. That doesn't sound legit to me. King was met by Nicholas Burns, the American ambassador to China, in the city of Dandong, which borders North Korea. State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller said at the briefing later on on Wednesday. His plane stopped in, excuse me if I'm mispronouncing these words, in these Chinese words, but Shenyang, I think that's how I'm pronouncing it correctly, Shenyang, China, before continuing on to the United States, where American officials said he will land at a military base. King appeared to be in good health and in good spirits as he makes his way home, a United States official said, adding that he was also very happy to be coming back. You going to jail. Not only just regular good, you going to military jail. What you happy for? Like, is he not aware that wait a minute, does he think he's going to come back to America to a parade and a partying with some Hennessy and some Old E and Black Miles and just think everything's going to be cool what he did in South Korea? He think that's just it? I don't understand what you happy for. You about to military jail. Miller said that while he didn't have specific information about King's treatment in North Korea custody, it was likely that King was interrogated that would be consistent with past DPRK practice with respect to detainees, he said. The United States officials have secured the return of Private Travis King from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, also known as the DPRK. The United States National Security Advisor Jack Sullivan said in a statement, adding thanks to the government of Sweden for its diplomatic role serving as the protecting power for the United States in the DPRK and the government of the People's Republic of China for its assistance in facilitating the transit of Private King. So, yeah, that's something else I was reading. Apparently, America doesn't have good negotiation. I don't know if I'm using the right word or not, but Sweden has, because there's no military base in North Korea, obviously, there is no good interaction or relations for them to have a talk. So Sweden is the one that has good relations with North Korea, and they were the ones to keep in close ties and have a communication in reference to negotiation in reference to releasing them. And since China borders close to North Korea, they decided to let Sweden, government officials from Sweden, act as the mouthpiece on behalf of America to get Travis out of North Korea and then into China. And I think they once he got into China, I do believe they rerouted him to South Korea. I think, let me read this article. This is me reading it for the first time. Jonathan Franks, a representative for King's family, shared a message from the soldier's mother, Claudine Gates, on social media Wednesday, saying she would be forever grateful to the United States Army and all its interagencies partners. She did not say that word. Cap, stop lying. Partners for a job well done. That is not how she was talking, honey. Y'all made that up. And requesting privacy for the family. North Korea's KCNA released a statement earlier in the day saying the relevant agency of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, North Korea, decided to expel Travis King, an American soldier who illegally intruded into the territory of the DPRK in accordance with the law of the Republic. King, a private second class in the U.S. Army, entered North Korea while taking part in a guided tour of a border village of Panmunjom, I think that's how you pronounce that, which he joined after absconding from an airport in Seoul, South Korea, where he was supposed to have boarded a flight back to the United States. North Korea previously claimed that King had told investigators he crossed the border because he, quote, harbored ill feelings against inhumane maltreatment and racial discrimination. So oppression the military of America within the United States Army. I believe that part. I believe he said that. Always got to pull the race card when you get caught doing something wrong, okay? The United States military said at the time that it could not verify those allegations. The soldier had been scheduled to return to the United States after serving time at a South Korea detention facility for assaulting 2 people and kicking a police car while in the country. This is the reason why we can't have nice things, because of idiots like this. After parting ways from the United States military escort at the airport, King skipped his flight and joined the civilian tour of the border town where he ran across into North Korea. In the interview last month, the Associated Press, King's mother, Claudine, said her son had so many reasons to want to come home. I just can't see him. Let me do her voice. I just can't see my baby ever wanted to just stay in North Korea. I mean, we got all kinds of foods over here. They don't cook like we cook. We got some fried chicken, some macaroni cheese, some mashed potatoes, and some good old country cornbread. And you know you can't find that in North Korea. And I know my baby don't want to stay there. They don't even speak English. When he has family over here in America, he got his cousin Nettie, he got his Aunt Shelly over here, he got his uncle Tyrone, and also his cousin Pookie and Ray Ray. And they love him and miss him so much. He has so many reasons to come home. So go and tell that Biden to get my baby home because he ain't do nothing wrong. He was actually going to go into Harvard to be a teacher or a scientist when he got out the military. That was fun, actually. King has served in the United States Army since January 2021. He has not been deployed for active duty, but was in South Korea as a part of the Pentagon's regular Korean force rotation. King is likely to have proven unsuitable for the propaganda purposes to North Korea. Professor Yang Moo-yin of the University of North Korean Studies in Seoul told CBS News, because the soldiers entered North Korea as a fugitive, making it difficult for the country authorities to deal with him. No. How would it make it difficult? You guys, this is perfect propaganda. Here you have this black guy, this black military. It's just not a civilian. Okay, he's a private in the United States Army. He voluntarily walked across the borderline from South Korea to North Korea saying he wants to live there. He was talking about his racism, oh my goodness, and the white supreme pieces is just being so evil to me because I'm black. So you're saying that was not a good propaganda piece for North Korea? Really? Yeah, I don't believe you. Because they could have easily said, see, they're breaking the law just to come into our wonderful country. You know what I'm saying? I believe he did do that. I believe they used them for what they needed to use them for. And then I don't know. And I also don't believe that there was no trade-off. I just don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? But, I can't. If they say they did not, there's no way I can prove it otherwise. I mean, I wasn't there. Anyway, let me get back to this. Okay, let me read that paragraph again. I got a little triggered. King is likely to have proven unsuitable for propaganda purposes. That's cap. That's not true. To North Korea, Professor Yang Moo-yin in the University of North Korea Studies in Seoul told CBS News because the soldier entered North Korea as a fugitive, making it difficult for the country's authorities to deal with him. I don't believe that. Yang also told CBS News the decision to deport the soldier was likely made in part due to the lukewarm response to the incident by Washington. Yeah, I mean, it would be awesome if America said, I don't care, you keep them, not keep them, don't matter to us. But I don't think so. You know how the Democrats love to play the race card. And the fact of having this clown over there in North Korea talking about I'm over here because of the malnourishment and the mistreatment and the racism of the white supreme pieces that's actually my officers. I just want to come and live in North Korea. I mean, I don't believe this. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be, like I said, when I did some reading, he's supposed to be going to Texas to get debriefed. They said that anybody who's held in another country against their will, and in this case, willingly, have to go through certain type of deprogramming or something like that because of the treatment or the interrogation or the mind games they were being played on. I don't know, but I do also I know that they're going to interrogate him to see what has he told to the officials in North Korea. But I guess we'll find out exactly what's going to happen in reference to him being court-martialed. What's the status? Obviously, he's going to be found guilty. And how long he will be serving in the military's jail. So I guess in all, it's going to have a happy ending. Let me know what you think by leaving a comment below this video. Don't forget to leave a like. And if you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, taters.